Hi, welcome to Mommas and Mannies. I'm your host, Trina. This is a short form podcast for mamas that are looking for a quick burst of me time. But before we get started, hit that like button and share this with another mama that's looking for some self-care tips and something to relax and ease into her week. Guess what time it is? It's mama time. This week's Mama Time is going to be some tips on how to declutter your space. And I got this from an article, and it's basically saying that cluttered environments can cause higher levels of stress and can make you feel like you're not in control or a sense of lack of control. I especially feel like that, especially with I feel stressed when things are not in a particular order. Like if I go to work and I'm on a bench following up behind someone, I have to clean it up and make it be in the order that I want it to be. That way I know where things are at. It makes me feel more relaxed and I can ease into my job. And when it gets busy, I'm not scattered brain and looking for things. So, you know what? I just thought about that. I said it was mama time. I totally forgot the quote for the episode. So let's back it up and do the quote that we have. This is a short quote. The quote actually says, I will forgive myself and other people. Again, that quote says, I will forgive myself and other people. I think that quote is from J.J. Smith. And it is a great quote, definitely, to start working away with any issues that you may have, especially with forgiveness, because a lot of times that's something that's holding us back. We can't forgive ourselves for things that we've done in the past, or we can't forgive other people for things that they've done in the past. And especially with other people, they have moved on with their life, and it's time for you to move on with your life. So again, forgive yourself and forgive other people. Now, back to the mama time. I tried to get ahead of myself. And this article gives 10 creative tips to declutter your space. So I'm just going to go over the tips. Some of the tips before the tips are give yourself 5 minutes, so about 5 to 10 minutes a day. If you want to do some decluttering in the morning, if your mornings are crazy, you probably want to skip it. Or if you want to do some decluttering before bed or kind of in the afternoon when everyone's settled in, like after dinner or something like that, that'll be good. So give yourself a short amount of time, but enough amount of time to get things done. The next tip is give one item away each day. This is saying if you wanted to get rid of 365 items in your home for the year, pick out one item each day that you want to give away, whether that's something you can't wear anymore, something you don't like, something your kids don't play with. Pick something out each day and donate that. Next tip, fill an entire trash bag. So if you don't want to do the one item a day, take a little bit longer than that 5 to 10 minutes, maybe on a Saturday or a Sunday or a day off during the week. Get you a trash bag, go around the house, fill it up with things you don't want, but that are able to be donated, and get rid of them. That's a real easy, quick tip to do. I've done that especially when I get in the mood that I'm ready to clear out a room. Next is donate clothes you never wear. I don't know if you've heard of the hanger method. Basically, at the beginning of the year, you turn all your clothes. So instead of the hangers facing like the hook over, you go and you face all your hooks backwards on your hanger. And what that does is as you go throughout the year, when you get to the end of the year, maybe around October or November, if you still have clothes that are hooked this way, that means you didn't wear them. So you know for the end of the year or the beginning of the next year to go ahead and get rid of those clothes or to wear them as a quick outfit. Because a lot of times we have clothes that we end up never wearing. So you can do that. Next is create a decluttering checklist. Now, for me, I may end up skipping that because I'm like, if I'm creating a checklist, if I want to do it quick, it kind of takes away from that quickness. But if you need to write a list of things, big things that you want to get rid of, definitely do that. Next is view your home as a first-time visitor. That's really good to do because sometimes we don't think about something that we've had. Like right now, I'm looking at this shelf over our fireplace. We have a can of sampler paint that I was supposed to paint the mantle with that we ended up not painting the mantle. And I'm kind of like, that needs to be put up somewhere, or I actually need to paint the mantle. So just go into a room with fresh eyes and see what's out of place, what you don't need, and what really doesn't go into that particular bag. Next is take the 12-12-12 challenge. It says look for 12 items to throw away, 12 to donate, and 12 to be returned to their proper home. So that's actually a good method. You can do that maybe if you want to do 3 rooms, something like that, or go around the entire house and pick 12 items to throw away, 12 to donate, and 12 to be returned back to its proper home. Next is take before and after photos of a small area. So that one is saying choose one part of your home, like your kitchen counter. Take a photo of a small area. That's the before. Quickly clean off the items in the photo and take an after photo. Once you see how your home could look, it becomes easier to start decluttering. That's a good idea. Next is get help from a friend. That's self-explanatory. And the last decluttering tip is use the 4-box method. And that is basically you have a box for things that go in the trash, things that you need to give away, things you want to keep, and things you want to relocate. And you can do that in each room. Or you can do that, like if you have multiple levels of the house, you can do your 4-box method. If something needs to go to another place, donate, throw it in the trash, or keep, you can definitely do that. So I wanted to keep this particular episode straight to the point. As always, leave a comment below and let us know what you're decluttering in your home. And remember, me time is essential and it's never selfish. Have a great week, Mama.